Hey guys, this is SunsFan, and some of you, or most of you, probably have noticed we haven't had a Top Plays episode in quite some time. There are a few reasons for this, and I'll explain those right now. Keep in mind that we are sent approximately 2,000 clips per week. The first problem, which has always been the case, is that a vast majority of the clips sent in are just not up to scratch. The few of you who have watched me stream can attest to this. This issue in itself is something that I think can be remedied by getting a sponsor for the Top Plays, but unfortunately we haven't come to an agreement with anyone yet. We've had some talks, but usually the companies are wanting things from us and you that we're just not comfortable in giving away. The second problem is that a lot of clips sent in are actually not available to download. The reason for this is because replays expire a mere 8 days after they take place. This is not a problem that can be solved, as Valve has implemented this to save themselves a ton of server space, which is certainly understandable with the god knows how many people are playing Dota these days. Also note that private games have never worked, meaning you may be able to download your games, but we cannot. And the third problem, which is what we'll focus on here, is we just don't have the manpower to watch these clips anymore. Throughout the first 40 or so episodes, Neil, me, and a few friends were the ones watching every single clip submitted, which as you can imagine takes a ridiculous amount of time to sift through. This unfortunately is time we just don't have anymore. As a result, we started looking for volunteers around that time, and they've done a commendable job. But the issue is they lose interest as they come in expecting it to be the most fun activity ever, and I can tell you from experience that it is not. It can be very rewarding to find a worthy clip, but that's only after gouging your eyes out after hundreds of, well, not so good ones. Either way, here we are with a myriad of problems which we'd like to tackle in one way or another. So now we say if you want the Top Plays series to survive, then we're going to need your help in doing so. We'd love to have you on our community team as long as you realize what you're getting yourself into. Please come into this with your eyes open. In the past, we've looked for 10 to 15 volunteers at a time, but I think we want to open it up to a far wider audience now, as this series is getting to the point of desperation. So, what exactly are we looking for in a volunteer? Well, someone who, 1, speaks English well, and of course that's nothing against you non-English speakers, but unfortunately it's the only language I can communicate in. Yes, I know I'm a typical American. 2, you're decent at Dota. This is required for us to know that you know when a clip is good or not. Unfortunately, there's no good way for us to figure this out, so a Dota buff profile link will have to suffice. And 3, you need to have watched the series in the past, otherwise this really wouldn't make any sense. So if you're interested in helping us out and meet the very strict requirements, email volunteer@dotacinema.com with 1, your Skype information, 2, Dotacinema login name, 3, a link to your Dota buff account, 4, what time zone you reside in, and 5, a brief description of why you think you'd be best for the position. And what will you get in return? Well, aside from that satisfying feeling you'll get from saving the Top Plays from oblivion, you'll also get to take part in the final pickings each week, which will be streamed by yours truly. The top volunteers of the week are credited in each week's episode. And finally, you'll also have potential to get in-game prizes based on your performance each week. Hopefully this has answered any questions you guys had about the lack of Top Plays episodes, and I hope you understand that we're trying our best to revive it, but I promise you it's not as easy as it looks. Thanks for your time and patience, friends. This is SunsFan signing out.